The phone vibrated against the kitchen counter, its buzz slicing through the quiet like a scream. I froze, spatula in hand, eggs sizzling in the pan, as the screen lit up with a name, Mark. My wife's boss. At 11:47 p.m. My heart thudded, a dull ache spreading through my chest. Why was he texting her now? I glanced at Sarah, curled up on the couch with a glass of wine, her face bathed in the soft glow of the TV. She hadn't noticed. I told myself it was nothing, work stress, a deadline, something innocent. But the knot in my gut tightened, whispering doubts I'd ignored for months. Our home smelled of routine. Coffee grounds, baby shampoo, and the faint lavender of Sarah's perfume. 6 kids, our kids, slept upstairs, their laughter from earlier still echoing in my mind. 15 years of marriage, a house we'd built from dreams and sacrifices, and yet that text felt like a crack in the foundation. I flipped the eggs, the sizzle masking my uneven breaths. Sarah. I called, voice steady despite the storm inside. You got a text. Her head snapped up, eyes wide for a split second before she smiled. Oh, probably just work, she said too quickly, crossing the room to snatch the phone. Her fingers fumbled, and I noticed the slight tremble. Mark's been writing me about the quarterly report. She laughed, but it was thin, like glass about to shatter. I nodded, turning back to the stove, but my mind replayed her late nights, her guarded phone, the way she'd started wearing that new perfume. Small things I'd brushed off as exhaustion from raising 6 kids. Now they felt like clues. The next morning, I woke to an empty bed. Sarah's pillow was cold, her side of the sheets untouched. Downstairs, a note on the fridge, running errands, back soon. My chest tightened. She hadn't mentioned errands last night. I poured coffee, the mug's warmth grounding me as I sat at the dining table, staring at the chaos of our life, crayon marks on the walls, a half-built Lego castle. The kids' noise filled the house, but it couldn't drown out the unease gnawing at me. I opened her laptop, left on the counter, its screen still glowing. Guilt pricked at me, but I clicked her email anyway. My pulse roared in my ears as I scanned the inbox. There, buried among work emails, was a thread with Mark. No subject line. I clicked, and my world tilted. Last night was incredible. One read. When can I see you again? My breath caught, sharp and jagged. Another. Delete this after reading. He can't know. My hands shook as I scrolled, each word a knife twisting deeper. Dates, times, places, a hotel downtown, a late-night meeting. 15 years, 6 kids, and she'd been living a secret life. Dad, you okay? Mia, our oldest, stood in the doorway, her brown eyes wide with worry. I slammed the laptop shut, forcing a smile. Yeah, kiddo. Just tired. My voice cracked, betraying me. She didn't push, but her frown lingered as she grabbed a cereal box. I wanted to scream, to confront Sarah the moment she walked through the door, but the kids, they deserved better than a war zone. Sarah came home an hour later, arms full of grocery bags, her smile bright but brittle. Miss me, she teased, kissing my cheek. Her lips felt foreign, like they belonged to someone else. I swallowed the rage, the heartbreak, and played along, but every glance she gave her phone stoked the fire in my chest. That night, I waited until the house was silent, then slipped into the guest room where she'd been working late. Her phone was there, unlocked. My hands trembled as I opened her messages. Photos. Texts. Promises of a future without me. Each one burned away the life I thought we had. Sarah. I said the next morning, my voice low, the kids at school. She froze, coffee mug halfway to her lips. Who's Mark to you? Her face drained of color, eyes darting like a trapped animal. What do you mean? She stammered, but the lie was already crumbling. I laid it all out, the texts, the emails, the truth she'd hidden. Her denials dissolved into sobs, admissions spilling like blood. It was a mistake, she cried. I was lost, overwhelmed. I still love you. Love. The word felt like ash. I didn't shout. I didn't break. I just walked away, filing for divorce the next day. The court gave me full custody. Her lies, her absence, her choices painted her unfit. Now she's gone, jobless, drifting, while I raise our 6 kids in a house that feels too big. But late at night, when the silence presses in, I wonder if I missed something, some sign, some way to save her, to save us. The betrayal wasn't just hers. It was mine for believing the lie for so long.